what are we going to do about the ABC? What are we going to do about the taxpayer-funded Australian Broadcasting Corporation? This ABC has become this mosh pit of Labor Green wokeness. The ABC needs to be urgently reformed to save itself. Because at the moment the ABC seems to be run by a staff-based workers' collective who are in control of the joint, a cabal who demand diversity except when it comes to diversity of political opinions. And the ABC needs to understand, this workers' collective who are running this billion-dollar taxpayer-funded organisation, that taxpayers are sick of funding this opinionated gobby blob. 20 years ago, disaffected viewers of the ABC had no choice where they could go. There was little plurality in the media market. And what the ABC failed to understand is that centre-right listeners and viewers now have options. We can go to streaming services. We can go to Sky News. We can go to the web to get our news sources. And so the ABC fails to understand that it is losing generations of centre-right thought leaders. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation is no longer the national broadcaster. Indeed, it is becoming sort of the un-Australian national broadcaster, a broadcaster who only accept views of the centre-left or the far-left. Now, I am a fan of the ABC and I have a three-point plan to help save the ABC from itself. Now, we need to sell all of their inner-city offices. Sell the headquarters in Brisbane, in Sydney at Ultimo and down in Melbourne. Sell them off. Move the staff to the regions or to the suburbs. And I noticed that today the ABC have said they're shifting 300 staff from Ultimo to Parramatta. Well, that's a good start. They get like a half a tick for that. But shift all the staff from Ultimo. Sell the building. Look, I'll put an ad on Gumtree and sell it, or the Trading Post. It's worth about $300 million. Now, we need to review the ABC Act and Charter to make it fit for purpose. But in the meantime, let's sell Triple J. Triple J, as ABC keeps telling us, does quite well on the ratings. Well, brilliant. If it was designed to fill a gap in the market, and if the market is happy to pay for it, well, also, let's put Triple J on the Trading Post or Gumtree and sell it off, because the taxpayers don't need to fund it. But we should also put ads on the ABC. If the ABC is that good, let commercial businesses and commercial operators put ads on the ABC, as what we've done with SBS, to take the burden off the taxpayers. We should also open up staff recruitment, because, this goes to an earlier comment, the ABC seems to believe in diversity, and they're very good at making sure that they talk about how diverse they are, but they're not diverse when it comes to their staff selection. And I'm sure there are many good and great people who work in the ABC, but they all tend to be left-wing. They all tend to be quite left-wing. And there used to be a kids program or a game called Where's Wally? Well, you try and find in the ABC where the poor Conservative is. Well, they're all hiding in a closet somewhere, or they're not even in the building. And the issue is with the ABC is we need to make sure that the ABC reflects modern Australia, because this bumbling, burbling, taxpayer-funded, sneering, tweeting blob takes the taxpayer for granted. And on behalf of the taxpayers of Australia, I'm saying enough is enough. If the ABC is not going to represent all of Australia, well, it is time for reform. And if people aren't going to reform the ABC, then it's time to send the ABC to the knacker's yard.